Okay, so what is your name?
Marcel, and I'm Russell.
Where did you come from?
I was born in Poland, and I came from Poland. I was born in Russia, but after the Holocaust, I was taken to Poland.
So why did you come to Israel?
Well, because I wanted a better and safer life. Because it was the Holy Land, and I knew I needed to be there, and it was safer.
Was your journey easy or difficult?
It was very difficult, but there were a lot more. There were some journeys that were more difficult than ours. It was pretty hard because I needed to go to a boxcar in a train, and then I needed to go onto a ship with tons of other people. So.
What is your life like in Israel?
It's pretty good. Yeah, I live in a kibbutz. I do work. Yeah, it's a lot better than it being in Poland. I'm not sure how good it is compared to the rest of the world, but it's better than Poland.
How's the hummus?
Very, very non-existent.
What do you mean? There's no hummus exists in Israel. What kind of pioneer are you?
Life in the kibbutz.
So were there any surprises?
No, and I'm kind of glad about that. I thought it was really good. I thought it was so good that there wouldn't really be immigration camps, but I was put into one. Marcel here was put into one. Yeah, I was only there for a week, but unfortunately he had to be in one for a month. Yeah.
Can you tell me some facts about the Aliyah you came in?
Okay, so it took place from 1948 to 1960. And by far the most of any other Aliyah, over 680,000 people made Aliyah in the early statehood. During the Aliyah, Israel's population exploded. This time period is also called kibbutz galiot, meaning a gathering of exiles. Most of the people who made this Aliyah were Holocaust survivors from European countries like Russia, Austria, Germany, Poland, Yugoslavia, Italy, and France. Because of so many people immigrating, Israel went into austerity, mostly lacking in food and forging currency. When immigrants arrived, they were sprayed with DDT, were medically examined, and were rationed food. Early immigrants received some housing. When first arriving, the immigrants were put into immigrant camps. The government wanted immigrants to become a part of society quickly, so anyone who left the camps would receive a ration card, an identity card, a mattress, a pair of blankets, and 21 to 36 in today's cash. The Jewish Agency for Israel was in charge of settling immigrants.
Can you show me some of your pictures?
Okay, so this was the man shaking hands when my boat arrived. And I heard he's prime minister now. Yeah, I think he is. This was the immigration camp that I was in. This is me in my kibbutz. You see, I'm right there. And this is the guy I saw campaigning when after a couple weeks.
Can you read me something from your diary?
Okay. Me, Dominic, Adrian, and Niccolo had to sneak in the train because we were the only ones who couldn't afford a train ticket. The other orphans were lucky to get a job that paid 5 zlotys more than us. We had to hide ourselves in the caretaker's suitcase. Once we got to get out of the suitcase, and then we had to get out of the suitcase in an unsuspicious manner. Alan, the youngest, at 1 year, was stricken by Yaakov, so he would cry. Yaakov asked for help, and everyone came to their seat. Once everyone was distracted, the caretaker took out the suitcases, and we slowly got out one by one, and we were safe.
That's great.
My journey began by train. Me and the other immigrants got into a boxcar and began to feel the rumble of the train heading to a port. I was very nervous getting on a train. The last time I'd been to one, I was heading to a concentration camp in the Holocaust.
A little singer kids for I wusste so mechaie, die Melodies und Arten und die Wörter sind neue. Das gesungen haben unsere Seele zu neu. Babes und der Tate Pfleges und noch ein Kibble Shabbos. Sailor man, don't tell me of the seven seas of yore. Java and Sumatra do not move me anymore. Say farewell to Finland, further inland than Othor. Adios Antilles and so long to Singapore. Having fun in London is like life.